LaptopKey.com, your source for replacement keyboard keys. Notice, when trying to repair your laptop keyboard keys, searching by the laptop brand and model may not always be enough information. Many times, laptop manufacturers produce keyboards that look the same on the outside, however, have differences underneath the keys. The differences include the hinges, retainer clips, and cup color. To help you find the correct tutorial for your key, we have created a searchable database at LaptopKey.com. Simply go to LaptopKey.com, select your laptop brand, model number, and then a visual list of key types will appear. Select the video tutorial that matches your key. That's all. You're now ready to fix your keyboard.
Alright, so we're going to show you how to insert your key onto your keyboard, and we're going to do the space bar, the large key which is enter, and the regular size key. So for the regular size key, you have to look at the key space and look for the metal hooks that are either at the bottom or top. In this case, there's two small hooks closer together at the bottom, and at the top there's two metal hooks that are further away from each other. So the position for those metal hooks on the keyboard determine the position for the hinges. So make sure to look at the different keys, because sometimes the ones that are closer together can be at the top or to the sides. We're going to determine the position for the large piece first, and you can see that at the top it has on the corners it has two holes, and at the bottom corners it has two pins. Now in the middle it has two fittings also, in order for the other hinge to click into. So that's how you determine whether it's going to put it this way or that way. If you can see those holes, it faces away from the keyboard. If you can't see those holes, then that's the part that faces the keyboard. So now you know the position for this piece. Let's put it down in the right position. Get the next piece, which is this. This part has two pins at the bottom and two in the middle. The middle ones are going to click onto the holes that are on the large piece. And then there's two holes at the top. Those are going to go closer to the two hooks that are separated from each other. And make sure not to put this whole piece upside down by feeling underneath the side vertical bars here. If you feel a bump, that faces the keyboard. If it's one smooth piece, that faces away. Now we have to put the pins in the small piece into the holes that are in the middle of the large piece. Once both hinges are one piece, we're going to insert the bottom pins that are on the small piece underneath the hooks that are closest together. So in this case, they're at the bottom. Now you hold that in place, and we're going to stretch the hinges upward in order for the hooks to grab onto the top pins. So go ahead and just hold the bottom in place. Find anything you can stretch the hinges with, and at the same time you want to try to push down. Or actually we should do the top first. So do the top, hold that in place, and stretch the hinges downward. Now once that's in, you just get your keycap, you put it in the center, and push down evenly on all four sides. And that's it for the regular size key. Now with the Enter key, it's the same procedure, only on a larger scale. You put the hinges together, then you insert the side with the squares onto the left, then you stretch the hinges over to the right in order for the hook to grab onto the plastic pin. Now the difference with the keycap for the large keys is it comes with a wire on the back, and that clicks onto the fittings that are at the very bottom of the keycap. There's three, one on each corner and then in the center. All you have to do is put the wire in between those fittings and push down on it in order to click the wire onto the keycap. Then after you have your hinges down, you put the wire, you get your key in the right position, turn it over this way with the wire down, and put the wire underneath the metal hooks that are at the very right and left. So put those underneath, then you just lay your key down on top of the hinges, push down evenly on all four sides, and that's it for the large key. Now with the space bar, you put the hinges in, one to the left, one to the right, and you have two wires that have to click onto the keycap, but first we're going to insert those wires onto the keyboard. So at the very left and right there's two fittings for the wires to go in. You just have to literally put those wires in between that gap there and lay it down away from each other. You don't want to put them like that. So lay them down away from each other and determine the position for the space for the keycap. You can see at the top it's a little more square than the bottom is. So now you'll just put your key right in the center, push down evenly on the entire keycap so that the hinges can click here, but the wire can click all around the keycap also. And that's it.
LaptopKey.com, your source for replacement keyboard keys. Notice, when trying to repair your laptop keyboard keys, searching by the laptop brand and model may not always be enough information. Many times, laptop manufacturers produce keyboards that look the same on the outside, however, have differences underneath the keys. The differences include the hinges, retainer clips, and cup color. To help you find the correct tutorial for your key, we have created a searchable database at LaptopKey.com. Simply go to LaptopKey.com, select your laptop brand, model number, and then a visual list of key types will appear. Select the video tutorial that matches your key. That's all. You're now ready to fix your keyboard.